Cindy Crawford? Or what's her name?
Yeah, you had it right, Cindy Crawford.
Dude, she's like fucking 70, isn't she?
She's older for sure. She used to be a supermodel. She just looks like a mom. Like she just looks like
Yeah,
a regularly used
fit
to.
mom.
I never thought she was good. Like
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think she's just not my style. She was like 80s hot.
Yeah, I never did either. She's got a big face. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she does have moon face. Yeah, the 80s moon face.
No,
That's
we said
what
it
she
was a
has.
90s
Zach,
big
do you have
face.
any idea who that lady is?
I do. She's a supermodel,
She was a supermodel. Yes, correct.
and she has obviously a rooms to go.
How do you? Yeah, I guess she has a rooms to go line. That's cool. I
I
didn't
can't
even
get
know.
this to stay up.
And she was on an episode of of a Disney show.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's pretty good. Oh, I didn't see that. She's on an episode of
Wait,
what?
she's on a Disney show.
Yeah, like
This is gonna be so cool because he's like a generation behind us, so
yeah,
he
some
knows
young-
people.
So there was the Wizards of Waverly Place with Selena Gomez, and she was on. An
Yeah,
episode.
I know that show.
The Wizards of
Waverly Place. And it was with Selena Gomez.
But that's not like too young. That's like
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
that's-
I mean, I'm not a Disney Channel guy, so I don't
It's
know.
like early
I
2010s.
mean, obviously,
yeah.
early 2010s.
Yeah, I was still watching Disney Channel back then.
All right. What was the show about?
They were just wizards from New York.
That's cool.
You know Disney.
Yeah, you know how Disney does.
The weird-
You
The
know,
only
dude.
like Disney people I know, this shows how old I am, is the twins from Full House. What are they called?
The
the
Olsen
The
Olsen
Olsen
Twins.
Twins. The Olsen Twins. How crazy are
But wait,
those
what?
people?
What Disney Channel?
Like, you know, the Disney. I mean, I think they were like the first like breakout Disney Channel, because all their movies were Disney Channel, and they were like the first ones to just go.
You're saying they're movies.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
go
they never had
crazy. Like, I
a
mean,
show or
dude,
anything.
I know they made like buku money off Disney, off their movies at least. You know, back in the day.
Do you
Yeah,
think
I
they're just like they're set for life?
Absolutely. You know,
Based
one of
on
them,
a few Disney
I
movies?
know one of them was married to like an older billionaire. Like he's
Oh,
got more
really?
money. Somehow he's got more money than she does. So they just like.
Are they still like anorexic,
I mean, I don't.
or have they like
guess, but
gotten out of that phase?
I think they're out of that phase. But I mean,
They are.
I haven't checked
healthy?
in
Yeah,
with the
they
Olsen.
really
I only check in with the Olsen twins when I hear or come across the news stories about them.
Do you know who the sister is? The one from the Avengers?
Wait, what?
They have another
Oh,
sister.
yeah.
Oh, they have another sister.
Yeah, and she's Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh
Oh,
no,
she-
I
the
didn't know
redhead,
that.
right?
And
Yeah.
she's in the Avengers.
Yeah, she was Scarlet Witch.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let me look this up. Wow.
She kind of looks like them too.
See, this is
now
why we
that I
keep
think about
it. This is why I keep them
Yeah.
around.
Is she younger or is she older?
Yeah, I think she's younger.
What's her name?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth. Olsen.
So she's like the only like well-adjusted, normal
Yeah.
one,
Oh wow, she's pretty. Oh yeah, she does look like them.
right? Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's got the same face.
Oh my gosh,
Same
that's
eyes.
crazy. She seems normal. Yeah.
I don't find that girl that attractive though.
What? I mean, I think she's pretty.
And she's
got an
pretty, but I'm
unusual-
like, I watched Avengers recently, and I'm
Because
like,
you're worried she'll be crazy.
no. I just like,
Shut up! If you saw her walking down the street, you'd be like, "That girl's pretty."
yeah, I would, but like on like a Hollywood level, I was just like comparing her to not Scarlet Witch. Who does
Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson.
She
Yeah,
does
and
look
I'm
like
like,
Scarlett Johansson though.
Scarlet is way better.
I don't think Scarlett Johansson is attractive.
Really?
I think she's like okay. I don't think the people you think attractive. I have a very
We have
a different taste.
Okay.
You think Scarlett Johansson is attractive?
Yeah, she is.
Who's the most attractive girl and lady in Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Mine is the girl from Atlanta. The Down Glover's girlfriend,
the
dude.
one
That
who-
girl is
Really? The hottest girl?
Oh man, that girl is beautiful.
Yeah, she is
Yeah.
pretty.
She's got like I like that she's like got an exotic like no one has a
Yeah.
face like her. She just got an abnormal,
Yeah.
but she's beautiful, but she's just got a weird face.
Yeah, she was in Deadpool also.
She's in Deadpool.
Yeah, the second one.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
she
I
was,
don't think
yeah.
I haven't seen the second one. The first one was good. I just haven't seen the second one.
For me, I don't know. I was thinking about it, and I think Salma Hayek for her age.
Oh yeah,
she
she's
still
so
looks
fine.
really good.
Salma
She's
Hayek.
so fine.
wait, Salma Hayek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
really?
Mexican. Yeah.
You do? Why do you
Yeah.
like Mexican? That means you just like Mexican ladies.
Yeah.
She's like
fucking
the
Mexican
most.
too.
Yeah.
She's married to a billionaire too. You know that?
Yeah, from, like, England.
Yeah, no. Was it England? No.
or Europe.
No.
Somewhere in Europe.
Mexico City. She's married to like the conglomerate guy that like owns all the telecommunications in Mexico. I'm pretty sure. We've talked about this before.
Dude, there's like a really obscure Spanish actress. She's in like a few American movies. I think she's the hottest. She was in have you seen War Dogs? Where
War Dogs. No. Is that
they sell arms. I think. it's
Oh
called
yeah,
War
yeah,
Dogs.
yeah.
She's the wife of one of the guys, like the really hot, like. I don't know her name. But,
Yeah. What's her name? Elf. No, I can't say her name.
wait, let me see though.
Is that her?
Yep. Love her.
I can't say her name.
Love
Is that
her.
it? Elf. Is that her?
Elf Rain.
I can't. She's pretty attractive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, look up War Dogs when you get home. The War Dogs cast.
The War Dogs cast. Anyways, how's it
man.
moving, man?
I'm basically
Are you done?
Yeah, you should come see it.
I do want to see it. I gotta come get those books from you too.
Yeah. What kind of like are you looking for? Like
I don't know.
something fiction to dive into.
No,
some like
I
self
think
help
I want to
shit.
take
Some like
I want to do
history.
some health, some health self. Self help. I don't want
Yeah.
history. I'm not a history guy.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, so I got a few things for you.
yeah,
I got like a good mix of everything.
yeah. That's cool. I just want to start. I feel stupid. I don't read enough.
I know. Like if I don't read for like a few weeks and I just like watch TV and I'm lazy,
Yeah.
I feel like my mind just like decaying.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, so it's good. It's a good exercise.
That's
for
good
your
to like force yourself to read. I feel
brain.
like.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's going good, man. Moved in. I'm so
We
happy
met-
to be out of my old.
Why? What's different? Your place wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Like I felt like I didn't have a good year there. I was like reminiscing on my year, and I was like, "What did I do this year?" And then I was just like, "I need like a new environment."
Right.
Like, you ever need just
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
new
yeah,
environment
yeah,
change?
yeah.
Like something that marks the
That's
end,
great, that's
the end
great.
and the beginning of something.
Yeah,
like,
for
all right,
sure.
from this point on, it's gonna be like I'm gonna do other
For
things.
sure, for sure.
You know.
That's good.
So yeah, I'm glad to be out of there.
What side of town did you move to?
Downtown.
Oh, really?
On Main Street,
Where did you live before?
Midtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
But Main
right by.
Street's it's really nice right now. It's like
Yeah,
everything's
dude.
happening over there.
Yeah, there's so many new restaurants over there and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like 2 blocks from Travis. Like I walked to that mini mart
Oh, really?
the other day to get water,
Yeah.
and it was like a block and a half.
That's cool. Is there homeless people in front of your place too, or no?
Dude, there's such a weird mix of people downtown, man. I noticed that.
Really?
In Midtown, there's a lot of attractive girls there just because everyone's really young there. So
Right.
everyone's just like fit and young, you know?
Yeah.
In downtown, there's like a lot of weird people, but then there's also like randomly like these like exceptionally beautiful women walking around. And I'm like, what the fuck is your story? Like, why are you here?
They're married to the guys that live in the penthouses of
Maybe.
those
No, but they're like
apartments.
random like beautiful girls walking around with their moms in like gowns and shit. But like not like
Oh, really?
not like 16-year-olds.
I'm
Like,
sure like they're going to like the opera and stuff. They're going
yeah,
to
but
shows.
like
They're
random shit
coming-
like that, and I'm like, holy shit! Like this is actually like a good area to live in.
Yeah.
There's also like a lot.
Oh, you
like,
think downtown Houston's a good area to live in?
No, but
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
dude. There's like a lot of pedestrians now, and like I don't know, it's getting better.
Oh, really?
Because remember, like in like
Oh, yeah. Back in the like
Yeah,
10
like,
years ago,
after
nobody.
5 o'clock on Friday,
Yeah, there was
downtown was
nobody.
dead.
It was just
There was no
just,
housing
It was just
downtown.
it was just offices. Nobody went. No, yeah, it was like a ghost town. Yeah, except for the like museum.
Yeah.
I mean the
Yeah, that's it,
shows
yeah.
they would have. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I'm glad it's picking up.
Yeah, and it's cool because like where I live, I see into like this office building across the street, and I see these people like working until like 2 a.m. sometimes.
What?
Yeah, like there's just like this like guy who's got like 6 computer screens, and he's there till 2 every morning. I think he's like a trader or something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, like what a crazy life.
Wow.
Like I bitch when I have to stay at work till like 8.
You see him
stuff.
every night. You should put.
I've seen him like 2 out of the 3 nights I've been there.
You should get like a laser pointer and just like point it,
fuck
just
with
like
them.
put signs up on your window,
Yeah.
like so if you can read, like go home, man. Your kids need you.
It's like, do you want a sandwich? It's like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
over
yeah.
for dinner? Like,
Yeah.
I got enough, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like you need some
Yeah,
downtime.
take 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the market's closed.
Yeah. It's cool, though.
That's cool.
Yeah, come by and see it. Are we getting dinner tomorrow?
I'm not sure what the I I think they were
come
talking.
over, see my place, and then we'll walk over to Travis's.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll
then
do
we
that.
can-
I'll do that for sure.
we can grab
Yeah, dude. Monday was a good night. We like just chilled
I know,
and
I
saw,
was
and it was a good football game.
I know it
Sorry,
was.
the Texans lost, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to talk about it.
I was. What do you? Being a Texans fan or being a Houston sports fan, I expected nothing less. I wholeheartedly did not expect to win that game. And when we were up, I was like, "Well, man, that sucks that we're gonna." Well, the first thing I thought when we scored that touchdown, I was like, "Man, that sucks. We're gonna lose by a fucking yeah." I was like, I didn't
Oh,
even
yeah,
celebrate. I mean,
there
I
was
was
too much
excited.
time on the clock.
I was like excited. I was excited we scored, but I was like, "Damn, that sucks." Like right away, I was like, "Damn, we're gonna
And
lose
it's
by
the
a
coach's
fucking
fault.
field goal."
The coaching staff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, they
did you
call-
hear they released that quarterback that was playing like 10 yards back? The guy, the last catch that they had of the game, where he was playing like 10 yards back. They released him today.
But that was the coach's call, right? Or did he just decided?
I
to do it
just
by
think.
himself?
I mean, obviously,
but
if they
they all
released
like
him,
lined up 25 yards away.
no.
Yeah.
If you see on
Sixers.
on that side of the field, they were playing man press, but on this side, they're playing 10 man deep, which means pretty sure they got this side of the field just got the call wrong,
Yeah.
and they released that cornerback. But also, they were saying that if they were thinking about it, if they wouldn't have touched the receiver because there was 2 seconds left when he caught the ball, and,
Oh, just let it run the
if they
ball
would
down.
just let it,
Let
if
the
they would have
clock-
just let him, like no one touched him, the play would have run out and the clock would have been, the game would have been over.
I heard that's not true.
Why is that not true?
I was listening to sports radio, and
Unless the ref called it dead.
No, they had one timeout left. You can call a timeout whenever you want.
No, they didn't have a timeout left. They were,
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
2
they
seconds
did?
left. Yeah. So they spiked it with 6 seconds. And then they threw one quick pass,
and they called
then
timeout.
Yeah, he fell on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
even if no one touches it, you can
you can still
call yourself down.
Call yourself down. Call
Yeah.
timeout. Oh,
You
okay.
can proclaim yourself down.
Okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought they'd use their timeout.
But no, because a lot of
thing.
people were calling into the radio show, and they were like, "What if we just didn't touch him?"
Right.
You know,
right,
he's not down until someone touches him.
Right. And they're like,
But
no,
yeah,
you're
you
an
can
idiot.
you can call timeout whenever.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brings a new perspective. But I really thought we had a chance. It was nice to get that touchdown, but but Drew Brees is like one of the greatest. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, dude. Yeah, they were like the number one team in fourth down, like whatever call or like scores last year.
That's
They're
like my
fucking-
biggest issue with the Texans. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right, we lost like to one of the best teams in the league. But then we're always like that. We're
Yeah, I
always,
know,
We're always
I know, we're
the
always
almost
right,
team.
all right
We're the almost team. We're like,
there, right.
okay, yeah, like we almost beat the Patriots that one time, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we almost did. Like, we always fucking
Yeah.
almost. Like, can we ever
That
just
was our-
fucking win?
that was our narrative whole last year.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we played
Became
them
so close, but the most and it was against really good teams.
Yeah, like the Chiefs, we were like, oh, the Chiefs are rolling everyone. We almost beat them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, like that's cool every once in a while.
Yeah,
but
what
like,
difference
at
does
some
that-
point,
what does
like,
that matter?
The
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
wins have to translate
to
to
win.
fucking wins.
Not when you're a Texans fan. Fans will still play. Fans will still pay to see you. You could be a 5-8
Dude,
yeah, 5-8
I can't
team
stand
or
our
5,
coach.
and
Yeah, he
just
should be
still.
fired.
He just look. He doesn't look. I mean, the judges and book by cover, but you don't look at that guy and like that's a championship
O'Brien?
coach. Yeah, he just looks like
I just
a
hate how he's
doofus.
so smug with the media. Like he tries to be like Bill Belichick,
Like
where,
funny and stuff?
No,
It's like, dude.
where he doesn't answer questions, and
Oh,
he's
really?
like really like abrasive and like he hates the media. And I'm like that's the way the fans get information, and we pay your fucking salary.
Right.
Like you don't have a fucking job unless the fans and like the fans go through the media to get like information.
Right.
Like the
right.
media is our conduit to information from the team, and he's always just like smug and like next question. It's like I don't have to answer that. Like
It's like, dude. First of all, this is
you
a
play-
fucking
yeah,
sports game.
that's what I'm saying, like-
it's like this isn't the fucking national security.
That's what I'm saying. Like if aliens came down and they were like, "What do you do for a living?" It's like, "Oh, I
Play a game.
coach a team that like puts a ball over a line."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, okay, you're fucking stupid." It's
yeah,
like it's not that important.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
relax over here.
He's a terrible play caller and it's tough. Like really crucial moments, he's the worst.
I don't know how it works. Does the head coach, does he make those calls?
No
Does
one
the
knows.
offensive coordinator make those calls?
No one
No, the
knows.
head coach overall will have to say so.
Yeah,
Oh.
but like there's no what's the word? Transparency with this team.
Oh,
Like there's no
really?
GM. We don't know who's
Oh yeah, we
Who's
released our
making-
GM.
yeah, we fired our GM. We have no GM. So,
We don't have any GM right now.
Yeah, no, we're doing going no GM.
We're just gonna.
We're the only team in the league with no GM. So we're just like, yeah, experimenting with that.
Okay.
But we don't know like who's signing the players, who's choosing the players, who's releasing the players. It's got to be all Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, it's all Bill O'Brien right now. I'm making this decision.
Yeah, he has like the most power in the
And
NFL.
why are they giving him? Why are
They
they?
keep giving him more and more power, and he's like, he goes 8-8 every year. I'm like, what the fuck? You know,
You already traded Jadeveon Clowney, which was like,
yeah, for nothing. Yeah.
which was the biggest mistake because he had like a forced fumble the other day
Oh, really?
in his first game.
Yeah, don't get me started, man.
I bet you he was excited. He was
Now
like,
J.J. Watt's
he's
being-
probably like, yes, these guys are idiots.
You know, I
Now
heard
JJ Watt's being double blocked,
Yeah, I know.
so
Yeah, so he's done, dude. I thought JJ Watt, as soon as he got his back done, I was like, yeah, let's do.
I didn't really hear from him last game.
Yeah,
yeah, he was
yeah.
real quiet. I don't even think he got a
like
tackle.
like a QB rush or anything. Like he didn't rush the quarterback once.
No.
He got a holding penalty one.
There was
one
Whitney
play.
Merciless that got a sack, but
Yeah, and he got an INT or something too.
Hmm.
But yeah, I heard on the radio that Rice University is teaming up with the Texans to teach a class on how to run an NFL franchise. I swear, the fucking jokes were
Who's the?
write themselves.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Texans.
the town, Jesus. And the right. I mean, no offense to Rice. I mean, they just.
Yeah, but I'm
hired-
like, what's the purpose of that class?
How? What degree is that going towards?
Yeah, I know. Like,
what do you? Yeah. What? Who's,
Sports management.
Yeah, I guess a sports management degree.
Yeah, I guess, but
And then also sports. I don't know how sports management works. Like,
yeah,
I don't.
Like,
If you, when
ultimately,
you go to college,
how do you learn that?
Yeah. Do you need? Can you not just like start at high school and work your way up, or do you need to go to college to get a sports? Like you would be.
I don't
If
even
you
know
want
what
to,
sports management is. Like,
it's like to be a coach, right? Or coach. I don't. No. I know coachology is a course that you take in college to become a coach.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's why you have like student coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, can't you just work your way up? Like start at high school and go to college and go to the work your Division 1, or double
Yeah,
A.
I think if you're like a former player, you can do that. But if you're just like
some dude,
like
oh
me,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you go to a high school team, like, hey, can I get a job as an assistant? Like, well, what the fuck do you know about
yeah,
football?
well, I don't know. You just be like, I know more than Bill O'Brien apparently.
It's like, well, I won my fantasy league the past 3 years, so
I'm sure the hardest part these days is like managing the players' egos. And
Dude,
like
yeah.
that's got to be like such a big part of
Yeah.
your job, like getting these assholes to get to practice,
line.
and it's like I'm sure
Yeah,
that dude's like
With
someone
Antonio
like-
Brown right
yeah,
now.
Tony Brown's a perfect example. That guy's like, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
dude, that guy's going crazy.
Dude, that guy's crazy, right? Oh
he's
man, that's
crazy.
aw- it's good TV though. It's
He
good to
got
watch.
accused of sexually assaulting today.
Yeah, I know. Did you read his response though? His response
No, what'd he
is
say?
hilarious.
What'd he say?
He was like, "Fuck you! I know you're just trying to get the come up. My baby mama had you had you when she saw you, and then, like he's like, I have all this proof,
That's such
no."
a-
So basically saying like he knew that she was just gonna try to pull something like that. So
Yeah.
he's like, my
But
baby mama-
he admitted he like they were fucking, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
the-
sure.
the
Oh
cons-
yeah,
consensual
yeah. Oh yeah, I think he's got a video
relationship.
of her like ejaculating on her back, supposedly, or something like that.
How is that? How
And like, I
how
suppose
would you
he's got like
force someone
he's got
to do
like
that,
3 of
though?
them or something.
Like, bitch, don't move.
I'm just
Don't
going.
move or I'll hit
I'm just giving you facts. I don't know, man. I'm just giving you the facts. What I heard.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's crazy for
It's just a
sure.
funny situation. Yeah, like imagine
just time
imagine if you were a boss and one of your employees is doing that. You're like, what are you gonna do, man? Because he's the best employee you got.
Yeah. Ultimately.
Yeah, what are you gonna? He's the best in spreadsheets. Yeah,
Oh,
he comes in at 12 sometimes, but this guy, you need this motherfucker.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but the Patriots don't need him.
That's true. The Patriots don't
That's
need
true.
him,
Yeah.
but
they're the one team.
the Patriots,
that doesn't-
but the Patriots are also have a 1 in 4 chance of going to the Super Bowl this year, predicted by the.
But now that he has,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Receivers don't really make or break a team.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like in like Vegas lines and stuff. When Antonio Brown was on the Raiders, the line was like -3 or something. When they traded him, it stayed at -3.
I was
Like, he's not even
telling,
worth half a point.
Travis, I was like, I hope that the Patriots do not play the Raiders in Oakland anytime soon because people will die. Will get shot.
oh yeah, for sure.
I was like, I would not.
Raiders fans are
I
the
would,
craziest
yeah, I
fans.
would not. You could not
People
wait.
die.
There would not
People
be
die over there.
one person with a Patriots jersey in the fucking stadium because they would get murdered.
That's how it is, especially in LA too.
Yeah, I don't know why LA people would care. They just got that team. It's not your father. Like I can understand Raiders because they've been around, since like NWA and stuff.
Yeah.
But LA, who cares?
Talking about the Chargers.
Yeah, like you just got that team. Why would
Yeah.
you? It's not like your like father was a fan and they represented. It's like you just got them. Who cares?
I will say, like, if there was a type of person that would do that, it would be Antonio Brown. Like, I feel like he's so narcissistic and selfish
It's bad.
that, like, I could see a girl being like, no, I'm not going to fuck you. He'd be like, yeah, you are. Like, you're doing this.
I thought that about Ben Roethlisberger too. It's like,
like, they're so into themselves. They're like,
about that guy.
They would be like, if someone said no to them, they'd be fucking appalled.
Yeah.
You know?
OJ Simpson's a prime example. That guy's crazy too.
Well, yeah.
Have you watched his Twitter recently though?
I've seen a few things.
I mean, I feel bad. Like, it is entertaining, but it's like at the same time, like, I can't support. I would never follow that guy. I would never anything that would like give him money. It's like, nah, dude.
I've seen him like.
And people are like, oh,
Antonio Brown crazy.
Yeah, and like people that are like, oh, he's done his time. It's like, dude, that dude cut off two people's heads.
Yeah, what do you mean done his time?
Yeah, no, dude.
He should
But he
still
didn't
be
even
locked
go
up.
to jail for that. He went to jail for
yeah, exactly.
robbery or
Yeah, memorabilia or something.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that dude.
Yeah, he never went to jail. He didn't do his time. What the fuck are people talking about?
Like, we should forgive him. It's like, if that was your daughter that she cut off her head, you would not feel the same way. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. Antonio Brown's crazy. Yeah, compared to O.J. Simpson, he's a saint.
Let's talk about the Chappelle.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was really good. The transgender joke that he had, I didn't think he said anything that bad. I mean, it was
I can't really
funny.
remember it that well.
I don't know why his biggest transgender joke was like how he was saying that the alphabet people are leading this movement, you know, the LGBT.
And they hate the
transgenders. And then how he had that, spoiler alert, he had a joke about them like being in a car together and like everyone hates the transgenders like in the back seat, you know. And he's saying like,
can you roll my window down?
He's saying that gays are the ones leading the pack because it's just like white men. So he's basically saying the only reason we care is because white men are gays and they want to be treated, and so they're just bringing everybody else along. He's like talking about how lesbians and gays don't like each other and they both hate the transgender people. Like, shut the fuck up, you know, like yeah. But I heard that.
I thought it was good.
So here's what it was. It was Rotten Tomatoes. They did this thing where they were only going to let the critics on Rotten Tomatoes rate the album. So they did that. They cut it off. I don't know why. Because they didn't like it because it was like homophobic because he had that. He had a lot of transgender jokes. He made fun of that. So he just had the credits. He just had the critics do it for Rotten Tomatoes, and they gave it like 0%. But then everyone watched it obviously anyways because it's Dave Chappelle, and everyone's like, this is amazing. And they looked at the thing, and they're like, why is it 0%? Because it's really good, you know, special. And they're like, okay, we're gonna open it up to everybody. And then everybody started voting because they were like, oh, they wouldn't let us vote, and it was just like critics, like, this is stupid. So everyone started voting, and they gave it like 99%.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, dude, you're gonna try just because you want to be
everything in the internet. I feel like there's a few people who like get offended by everything.
Yeah, I know.
But the vast majority of people are
don't give a shit.
Yeah, like they don't get offended.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like no one really gives a shit.
Yeah,
that's like the perfect case study of that.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, no one. I mean,
everybody wants to give a shit when it comes to comedy.
Here's the thing.
Like, that's the main purpose of comedy.
Yeah, but you know,
to offend people. Like,
the main reason is I think everybody knows Dave Chappelle, and he makes fun of him being. You know, he's got so many racist jokes about him. You know, he doesn't give a shit if you're transgender. He knows what he's not like really homophobic.
He
doesn't
says
really
in
give
the stand up. He has friends that are.
Yeah.
Even though that's like kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was good too. It was pretty funny.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I'm impressed that he does them so quickly. Like, it was like a year since his last one. He's like turning around so quickly.
And it's always new content.
Yeah. You think it would take him longer to think of that stuff, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, he's just a funny guy, man. Do you ever watch that Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee?
Yeah.
I saw the one with him and Jerry Seinfeld, and like they're just talking. He's just a funny guy.
Yeah.
He just like says funny shit just off the top.
That show's not as good as everyone. I'm not a big a fan as everyone. No, it's not that great. I don't think it's like everyone's like it's like
a simple concept, but it's just.
Yeah,
it's not that interesting. Some of them is like it's just like the kind of boring conversation.
Yeah, it's just curiosity. Like you get to see how these people are. Like, off stage, you know.
Right.
How do I sound? Do I sound clear now?
I think so.
That's better.
More
actually. Yeah. Like the Will Ferrell one. Will Ferrell's like actually pretty funny.
No, Will Ferrell is good. Yeah.
But yeah, there are some that are like kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Like the Seth. Have you seen Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
He was good on that.
He's just an awkward guy though. Too,
but he was good. Though.
He's just an awkward dude at the same time. He just kind of laughs whenever he gets nervous. You can tell.
Yeah. He's got a nervous laugh for sure.
Yeah.
You have to understand that type of comedy too.
Of his?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think? What do you mean that type of comedy?
Like just simple stoner and like simple. It's not like thought out, like super thought out.
Yeah.
Jokes or anything, but
I wonder, is he still a stoner to this day? You think?
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
yeah. I mean, it's legal
his
in LA
Instagram
now.
Is like.
Oh really? You follow him on Instagram? I don't follow him
it's like
on Instagram.
always new, old pipes or whatever, retro pipes.
Dude, his story is so interesting. He's like a high school dropout, and he just like wrote a movie, and somehow
Really?
it got produced. Yeah, he wrote Superbad, and somehow
That
it
was
got
his
produced.
first?
I think so. Or I think so.
Yeah. He started off at Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, Freaks and Geeks.
Is where
That's
he started
right.
off, and he got his first like acting job.
What's Freaks and Geeks?
He was
It was
old.
a show back in like the early 2000s with
On like Comedy Central? or
yeah, it was
something?
like it had a bunch of people. It had Jason Segel, James Franco.
James Franco. Both the James Francos, right? His little brother was on it too, or no?
No, I don't think so.
So he dropped out of high school and just like
Got
got
into
an
action.
agent and then just like got he
Yeah.
got that role.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
Springboarded him.
yeah,
And the producer of that show was Judd Apatow at the time.
yeah. Judd
So that
Apatow,
brought
and
us
like I
on
think
that.
them and Judd Apatow like
Yeah.
bonded.
He's like the best fucking connection to have.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah, serious. Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
I don't know how Judd Apatow. I think he just does whatever he wants. You know,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Judd Apatow's one of
Studios
the-
just give him like
yeah, Judd
do whatever
Apatow's
you
like,
want.
hey, yeah, you want to? He's like, I
Yeah.
want to do a show about smoking crack. They'd be like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Here's $500 million.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us know when it's done. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the scenario. Man, I wish I was Jewish. Right? Am I right?
That kosher money, as 21 Savage said.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that everybody got offended about.
God.
When did he say that's kind
It
of?
was in a song. It was in one of his songs. He was
really?
rapping about it.
Speaking of getting offended.
Who got offended?
Yeah.
You know what's always funny
A
about
lot. I think it was like a lot of Jewish people did.
Well, I feel like when most people get offended, it's people getting offended for other people.
Yeah.
Like
for
if someone
sure.
says some racist shit to black people.
David's a great example of that.
No, if someone says something racist about black people, all the white people get upset. And then black people are just like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
It's white people getting upset for black people. Wait, is David like that?
Dude,
too?
David. First of all, he insists that because I lived in Clear Lake, my high school, that I'm not a minority. He thinks I am not Hispanic. Like, David, I am Hispanic. I did not. He thinks like we like grew up in the same life. I was like, David, I don't know how to explain this to you any more than we
Yeah.
can. We did not grow up the same at all. I grew up with a single mom with two brothers and sisters,
And he argues with you about this?
in Jersey Village. In the suburbs of Jersey Village, which is not a good area.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but you grew up in Clear Lake. You know, he thinks like we had the same lifestyle. When I'm like, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not offended by that. He's like, yeah, but you're white like me. It's like, dude, no, we're not. No, we're not the same. And he's like,
Yeah, like our
usually,
lives cross paths for like 4 years. That's it.
Yeah, I know. We just happened to go to the
Yeah.
same college together. But before that, our lives were completely different. Trust me on this. And he just like refuses to believe that. And it's like he gets offended about more stuff than I say racist jokes. He's like, you can't say that. It's like, fuck you. I'm
Yeah,
Hispanic. I can say whatever the fuck
I can
I
make
want.
fun of Hispanic people.
Yeah, I can make fun of Hispanic people all I want. And it's like he's one of those people that just gets
Yeah.
offended for
No,
other
that-
people
yeah,
that
I
aren't.
noticed that,
Which
yeah.
doesn't make
That's
sense.
the worst, man, when people get offended for other people.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those people. I think it's more offensive to me that he's calling me not Hispanic. It's like, dude, I don't know why
Yeah.
I definitely dealt with that feeling.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, I know, right? Being around white people and you feel like,
Not knowing any Spanish.
yeah,
and,
you just
like,
Do
it's,
you know Spanish?
no.
no, it's even
What
weirder.
the fuck is wrong with y'all's
It's
family?
none of our family knows Spanish.
We-
We grew. Yeah,
What the
explain
fuck?
exactly.
Wait, is he your mom's side?
Both sides of my family. I don't know. Explain.
But
exactly.
Well, like-
are you related through his mom?
Yeah, my dad. He's my dad's cousin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, well, most of our family's all from here, and we have no family really from Mexico, like generations.
So when was
Our,
the
our,
last?
our great grandpa Alvarado,
Grandpa Alvarado
was
was
from
from
Mexico
Mexico.
City.
he was the last.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the last
Minor-
person to
degenerate.
actually move from Mexico
Oh,
to.
so y'all have been here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah, that's different. My parents were like born in
And then,
South
like,
America.
And then on my grandpa's side, like, he's like, we're 7 generations of like Texan living here.
Wow.
So like, so when people like tell us like
7
you don't know
generations?
Spanish, yeah, like before the Alamo, like one
Yeah,
of our,
that's like when like we purchased Texas.
yeah, one of our,
Mexico.
yeah, one of
yeah,
our great
they're
grandfathers.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the Alamo. Like he fought like on the Texas side.
On the Texas side.
Yeah,
He was,
He
the
was at
first. He was the
Tejano.
first trader of the
He
year.
was at Tejano.
Yeah, I was like,
So it's
he was
like,
like, all right, we're fucking losing on this side.
yeah. But yeah, like he was he fought at the Alamo. He left the Alamo before like it had, like everybody died obviously, and then he came to San Jacinto.
So not only was the trader,
That's so
he
cool.
backed down and just fucking.
No, well he was
jetted.
sent. He was sent to go tell that the Alamo was losing.
Oh really?
Yeah, here in Houston.
How do you know this?
Oh, I just like read up. I like did like a bunch of research.
Yeah, how do you
about
not
it.
and like? You're not interested in
I don't-
history or your family history?
I
Or
am.
just, like,
but, I mean,
general
I know. I mean, first of all, my grandpa Alvarado, I tried to talk to him a few times, you know, but I was younger.
Their stories are really
I was younger, but he didn't speak English very well. And so he could speak broken English, but we'd have a hard time communicating.
Yeah.
He did tell me a few stories though. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
One of them, he told me about how he had 2 jobs. He was when he first moved here, he was a bus driver. He used to drive around the city of Houston. He was a bus driver. I think he made he told me how much he made. It was like
a nickel
something.
an hour.
It was literally, I'm not joking. It was something. I was like, how much did you make? It was something like $7 a week or something something ridiculous. You're like, what? Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what was your other jobs? He's like, I used to chuck oysters at an oyster bar. That's all I did all day. He's like, all I did was chuck oysters all day at an oyster bar.
Damn.
And he's like, that's how I learned.
Galveston or something, or
or I don't know, downtown Houston. And he's like, that's how I learned English. I would just chuck oysters all day and try to talk to the people that I was chucking oysters for. I was like, that's fucking badass. And yeah, and that's what his first couple of jobs when he came to the U.S. That's what he did.
Yeah, I'm so interested in family history, even other people's family. Like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I like learning about other people's history. I think it's cool to educate people about.
Have y'all ever seen those videos on YouTube where they have a group of people and they take DNA tests and they unveil, these people are like, yeah, so my mom told me on my mom's side we're Korean, and I've always been told I'm Japanese,
right?
And they get their results and it's all over the place.
Really?
And they're like,
it's
what
a mixture
the fuck?
of everything.
Yeah, and they're like, some of it's legit, some of it matches their what they've been told
they said
by their parents and grandparents, but a lot of the times it's totally different. You have a little French too.
How accurate is that, do you think, though?
I think it's getting better. I think it's really accurate.
Okay.
Because what they do is they have all these samples from people around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So all these samples from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
All these people have these same genetic markers.
Mm-hmm.
So then if someone in Africa has something that matches all those people, then
they know you're from Africa.
Okay, it's you have some. So that's how they do it. It's
it doesn't.
A lot of data.
Yeah, but it just tells you what region of the world from. It doesn't tell you about your history. It doesn't tell you you're related to this dude.
Yeah, no, it doesn't tell you that. But it's still cool. If I knew I had some native South American, because I've always been told my family's European,
right?
But I'm fucking dark as hell, so I'm I know I've got some native in me.
Yeah, shit like that. I don't.
But
care.
I want to know.
No,
so that
doesn't interest me at all. It's who cares? So you're from this part of the world. Who cares? What difference does it make? I mean, I know
you're able to piece together.
My grandpa is Irish. You know, the coolest thing.
Yours would be fucking interesting.
I should look up. I should look up that guy.
Yeah, I want to read yours.
I should look up that guy because my real grandpa, he's Grandpa Jimmy. He was a bank robber, and supposedly he's really crazy.
Really?
Yeah, no one knows what happened to him. He robbed banks. I know he went to prison.
Your mom's dad?
Yeah, I know he went to prison for a little bit for robbing banks.
Really?
And I got that's where I got my red hair. No one knows no one knows where he is. He's probably dead. I think he was a drug addict. I think he was a bank robber, and I'm pretty sure that's where I get my red hair from. So it'd be interesting to learn about the guy. See if we have the same personality trait. I always wondered that. It's maybe that's where I get my craziness from.
Oh, also, and then Grandma Alvarado.
Yeah, and my grandma had red hair too.
She was German.
She was from Spain, right? Grandma
Spain and German.
She was Spain and German. Yeah, that's my So
we're kind of all over the place too.
Yeah, we are. But isn't everybody no one's just from?
Yeah.
If you're just one plane.
Yeah. Even if you're from Mexico.
Yeah, you're from all over.
Yeah, people from Europe or Asia.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern people.
That's the thing about Trump's thing. He's if you're born here, you're not American, or that thing they're trying to do, anchor babies. If you're born here, you're not American. I was like, well, then how do we decide who's American? It's just you're just gonna hold up a paper bag and you're lighter than this, you're American. If you're not,
yeah.
How are we gonna decide who's American then or not? It's this is stupid. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's just anybody with American parents born in another country, they would classify them as
right
being born in that. You would have a dual citizenship.
You'd have a dual citizenship, but you would still be classified as being born in another.
You'd be whatever you're from, and then American, a mixture.
Do you hear they're thinking about or what do they call it, banning the vape pens?
Yeah, it's because of all the fake ones. A lot of it's the cannabis ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one.
Is that why?
Yeah, because a lot of them are fake.
Yeah.
So, and apparently 6 people have died, or 5.
I think it's just the cigarette companies we're losing money. We gotta really step up this because we're gonna lose a generation, because the next generation won't be smoking cigarettes anymore. It'll be
all cannabis.
It'll be all e-cigarettes.
Yeah. So I think that's why he's doing it, because of all the fake The fake ones out
I
there.
wonder if it'll pass.
He wants
like,
to
dude,
ban. He
you're
wants
not
to
gonna-
ban
you're not gonna
mango jewel pods. Like the flavored.
Why? Why just that one flavor?
Yeah, that's what I was reading about.
It'd be funny if he just didn't like mango like flavoring. He's just, I just don't like mango. Fuck that. We're banning it. You know, if it's like
Maybe
a
he thinks
personal
it's
thing.
too like.
Wait, Trump
Mexican.
is banning a jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're
Flavor?
they're putting forth no
A law
a law to
Oh.
ban all e-cigarettes or like vape pens like that.
Yeah, I mean, do you
Well,
vape?
Well, like I only do like these right here.
Is that tobacco or is that?
No, this is a THC.
I heard
okay.
in
Oh,
schools.
so they want to do that too?
Hmm?
They
Yeah,
want
well, they're doing it because of this. I think.
the oil,
Yeah, a lot of people are dying because of fake ones.
fake oils.
Yeah, they're so eventually like there's inhaling like a lot of chemicals and like
Oh.
yeah, just a lot of different chemicals and it's not like the real stuff.
And I think
But they're not targeting
I think it's like
weed pens.
But they don't know
They're
it's
targeting
that.
jewels.
They think it's jewels, but ultimately it's
Yeah.
these. I think.
I think one of the problems is that
like everything's gonna be under the law, like jewels and like.
Well, I think they're just talking about jewels right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think one of the problems probably is that like China is like, oh shit, we're gonna make this shit, and you know how China makes stuff, they put whatever and they don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. They'll just put
Yeah.
whatever in it, you know, chemical wise.
Mhm.
So I think that's probably an issue. They're probably worried about health concerns. I'm sure Juul probably test their stuff and make sure it was like kind of safe. You know, I'm sure they don't have long term effects, but I'm sure the fake ones from China are like, we don't give a fuck. We'll sell you whatever chemicals here. Smoke this. You know, and you have no idea what's in those things.
Yeah,
So if you
definitely.
do have like a good quality oil, then there's no safety hazard.
I don't
it's-
know that. I mean, I don't
Because
know.
it's just vapor, right?
Yeah,
So it's
you
not
would-
harming your lungs.
Yeah, you would never know until you get one from like a dispensary or whatever in like a
Yeah.
legal state. So it's like.
But as far as like the actual like vape,
Yeah, I don't think you would ever.
It's
get
not like-
I don't think they have
Yeah.
enough research
It's
yet.
not
That's the thing. I don't
okay,
think they
so it
know.
could
I
be,
think,
like,
yeah,
harmful
we don't
either
know.
way.
And then the fact that these people, they supposedly there's been some deaths recently. So they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like 6 people out of the millions that are smoking it.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not a
nothing.
bad rate. That's not a bad rate.
yeah, driving a car is more.
Yeah, it's like you can't just ban all of them because 6 people out of the millions that do
yeah,
it
why
die.
don't we
It's like,
fucking ban fucking the Whopper?
yeah, I know.
Like,
It's
more
just like-
people have died from the Whopper.
yeah, for sure. That's what I thought too. I saw a Black People Twitter tweet. It was like, he goes, "I swear to God, if we ban e-cigarettes before we ban machine guns, I'm gonna be or something like that." He's like, "I swear to God, would not be."
I know.
It's like,
you know,
what?
like all the like mass shootings we have. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, let's ban these like
e-cigarettes.
They've
that
only
are-
killed 6 people out of like.
yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It's like so. It was so funny, Joe. It's so true. He's like, "I swear to God, if we ban e-cigarettes before we ban," I was like, "It's pretty funny."
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy right now.
The things we care about, though. I don't know.
But they also changed the law here in Texas. It's 21 now.
For smoking cigarettes, for all tobacco?
Yeah.
That's good.
So
I don't know.
it's definitely harder for people.
Yeah.
I know somebody already trying to sell them.
Oh, really?
Like underage.
Really?
That's the thing. You're like, what are you gonna try to ban? You
You're
try
gonna ban them,
to.
so people are like buying them and like selling
You're
them.
gonna
to, like,
buy them from
underage
some
people.
dude. Okay, this is Bill. He's gonna. He's just gonna like put like a drug
Yes.
deal for a vape pen. It's stupid.
Why is
Yeah.
it 21? I don't get that. That's
They just
dumb.
want you to make good decisions. I don't know, because your brain. I think your brain start. That's when your brain finishes developing.
Yeah, no, I think
at
it's
21.
finished developing at like 25. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I've
think
heard.
you're right. I think you're right.
But still, I mean, I just always go back to like, oh, you can go to war at 18, but you can't fucking smoke a vape. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I agree with you. I think you should be able to drink at 18. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely should.
because everyone already does.
Yeah, everyone already does. Anyways, it's like stupid.
Yeah.
Should, especially if you go to the war. It's a lot
Yeah,
of stress.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get shot for us, but you can't. I mean, of course, it's everyone's. I don't know. I don't know why they think they know. Oh, here's the thing. Happy 9/11, by the way. I go things like that, laws like that. It proves that the government doesn't give a shit about you. And also because like, you want proof that the government doesn't give a fuck about you is more people. The people that died from toxics from helping out in 9/11 is about to surpass the people that have died in 9/11.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's like, if they would just like, you know, if they would have told people, because they were like, you remember they telling people like, oh, the air is fine, you can go down there and help. It's like they didn't have any fucking idea. They
Yeah,
just said
they
that
just
shit.
wanted- yeah.
They had no idea. They didn't. They had no idea what was going on. So it was like, It's okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
So basically, they kill more people than the actual terrorist attacks.
That's really true.
You know, it's like yeah. Because like all the cancer people that dying of cancer and stuff, it's like it's killed more people that way. It's like damn, you know, and they were having a hard time giving.
Was it smoke or was it just the
I just think all the stuff in the air.
Just
yeah,
the
you just
dust?
couldn't breathe that stuff in. Yeah, it was stuff that get in your lungs, and it just. I mean, I don't know why there's just a lot of chemicals in the air that get in there, you know, and who knows what's in it.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
don't know what
breathing
those
in
buildings
it.
were made of.
Yeah, like asbestos and stuff, you know, and if you're breathing that in for like days at a time, it's just not good.
And large amounts of it.
Yeah, large amounts of it.
Dude, surprisingly, I saw like a couple of racist posts on Facebook
Really?
related to 9/11 today from like,
Really?
people on my Facebook, and I was like, what the fuck?
Like saying what?
Like this one girl was like, never forget like something about Muslims and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? You're just popping off at the mouth about Muslims?
Yeah. What is he?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like some like super racist
What
shit.
year
There was
is
like
it?
yeah, I know. I'm like, it's been fucking 20 years.
All Muslims.
Yeah.
How funny was it that Donald Trump invited the Taliban down to Camp David?
Dude, so, but it was a
He did
secret.
that?
How stupid is that?
It was a secret. No one knew.
Guy
And then he canceled it. And he told everyone that he canceled his secret
Guy
meeting.
is so dumb.
I'm like, why did you tell everyone that?
Yeah. Why would you tell everybody?
He's like, I had a secret meeting set up with the Taliban, but I canceled it.
Tell me who the leader of the Taliban is, please.
Yeah.
You know the leader of the Taliban. You're just gonna invite that guy down?
God.
He's like a great guy.
What an idiot. He's an idiot. He's so
God,
stupid.
he
I
really
love
is.
it. I love it. He's so stupid. Yeah, and then everyone's giving shit about him because he's like making 9/11 posts and like, yeah, bitch, you invited the Taliban down to Camp Davis a week ago. Don't tell me about 9/11.
I've like zoned out. With
I
all,
know.
like, the news.
I know.
I can't take it.
I'm just so bored. I'm like over it. Like this guy.
It's
Okay,
the same thing
he's
over and
this
over,
guy's an
yeah.
idiot. Yes, we all agree that.
Why
this
should
guy-
we not expect it?
The only thing I still like can't believe is that people are like still like, even if you do support him, which I don't know, like why, like, do you not feel dumber realizing like it makes me think less of you because like you admit
Nah,
that
they don't
like
think
if you admit that this guy's an idiot and that you still just want to vote for an idiot because you just like that's one thing, but if you're like no, this guy's not an idiot, that makes me think that you're an idiot
Oh,
too. It's
yeah,
like if you can't
totally.
see that this guy's an idiot, then you're an idiot. Like if I was in an office building with that guy, if I had a meeting with him and talked to him for 5 minutes, I'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't read anything ever.
Yeah.
He's just, yeah.
I think he's gone crazy, which is like real exciting. It's
Well,
like,
he
it's like
went into
fucking-
office crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gotten crazy.
I think he's gotten crazier. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
What you got on the plate, man?
First,
First podcast back in a while.
yeah, I know, right? How's it been, Zach? How you liking the first podcast so far?
It's pretty fun.
Let's
New
talk about your life,
experiences.
Chill.
Zach. You picked the next topic. What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
What's going on in your life, man? What's on the streets? What's good with the kids?
What's good with the kids?
What
How old
what's
are you?
what's
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
what's
I'll be
cool?
22 in December.
What's going on out there? What's the new? I saw a picture with
Blowing fat clouds, man.
Kylie Jenner and her. Did you see that picture that they like released?
No.
The Playboy picture
Oh, she's looking good.
with Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis
Have you seen
Scott.
that documentary?
Yeah. I
No.
watched it. It
Oh
was
no, I
actually on
Netflix?
cannot. Was it? Is it good? I was.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
good. It's
Oh,
actually
is it
pretty
good?
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's it about? I didn't know what it was about. I was like, I'm not gonna watch
It's
it.
just like it's just like a documentary about his life, but they follow him the last year, like him touring and like making the album, but they also have like flashbacks like when he's a baby going to Astroworld and stuff like in Houston.
Mhm.
So it's pretty cool. I mean, if you grew up in Houston, I think you should watch it.
Take this car real quick.
Oh wait, who's calling you? Oh Jesus! It's about his life.
Yeah, it's like they just show like behind the scenes stuff.
What's his background? I don't even know.
He's
Like,
from
like
Houston.
neighbor-
He's from Mo City,
Oh really?
Missouri City. Yeah, he's like they show his his house in Missouri City and shit.
That's cool.
His old house. Yeah.
Did he grow up rough, or is it just like whatever? Is he just like
Yeah,
a
he grew
suburb?
up. He grew up. I mean,
How rough could it be in Missouri City? Relax.
No, Missouri City is like fucking all like.
Is it?
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm trying to think of where Missouri City is. I don't even know.
It's like Stafford, like. It's
Dude,
like
it's like out in the country.
yeah, but it's country people are poor. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Okay, so
But it's out in the country, but it's not white. It's all black and Hispanic.
I've never been.
So
out
it's just
there.
like a lot of poverty.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
do they do out there? Why is it like? Why are the people living out there? Just cause?
There's no
Like, what's
property
cool- yeah.
taxes in Stafford.
Oh,
stuff like-
really?
yeah, it's just like cheap housing, and then it's just like, yeah, Missouri City.
I've never heard most. They call it Mo City.
Yeah, Mo City Dawn, the freestyle, Zero's from there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know that song?
How's it
Slow,
go?
loud, and banging all in my trunk full of funk. I ain't never been a punk. I blow on skunk. I blow on Doja.
I'm sure if I heard the beat,
Yeah.
I'm sure I
Yeah,
would know it.
Yeah, it's like a Houston classic. You know Mo City, right?
Oh, he knows.
Missouri
Yeah,
City.
he's a big rapper guy.
He's a big rapper.
Scoot down this way. You're so close. Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah, so far.
But yeah, they just show his life and
Yeah, it wasn't like narrative or anything. It was just clips of where he came like 5 years ago.
yeah, they show him like playing in front of like 4 people.
Yeah, South by.
Yeah, and he's just like watching it, like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Hmm.
And they show him like,
To like selling out Madison Square Garden is pretty big.
Yeah,
In
that's
5
pretty
years?
good. Yeah, it's like
2 nights?
It was like 21,000.
Yeah.
2 nights.
Yeah, 2 nights in a row.
Wow.
and he's like always smoking a Rolo.
Oh, really? Like the entire
all
thing?
the time. At his like daughter's birthday,
Oh man,
like Kanye's there, and he's just like fucking smoking a Rolo. Like, it's a badass car, man. It's like always high. It's funny.
That'd be funny. I wonder, like, when they get their family to
I
like
know, what if
gatherings, like
family-
Kanye West and Travis
Yeah.
Scott, like all these like
Yeah, and the fucking
famous-
Kardashians.
You're like, what is this? How much money is in this house right now?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've like never done a song together too. They're like family now.
Yeah, which makes you think, like, I wonder if they like each other.
Yeah.
He comes out in the documentary.
Oh, Kanye West
Yeah.
does?
Yeah,
He
that's,
shows
that's the
up.
scene I was talking about.
Just
He goes to his daughter's birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
and he's got that white.
yeah, I've never heard a song by them.
Yeah,
they got different styles, but I mean, you know,
I think the best scene in the documentary was when he's chewing out all the behind the scenes people.
Oh, the crew, and he's like,
Yeah.
"You got to be on time. This has to happen at this moment."
He's just
or-
like yelling at because the lighting's off.
Oh,
like,
really?
one of his shows, and he's just like yelling at people, and they're like, "We tried, sir." He's like, "No, get it fucking right. I'm not going out there again." Like, and it's gonna be fucked up. He's just like yelling at him. I'm like, "Damn, Travis."
damn, dude.
Yeah, he like fucking puts them in their place, and he's like, "Otherwise, it was a good show." He's like, "Otherwise, y'all did a good job," and he just fucking walks off.
Is he like a nice guy or no?
I think he's nice. I think he's just like,
yeah.
he's just an eccentric artist.
Yeah,
You know, like artists are like that.
Yeah.
They need like their shit.
Just seen that stuff Kanye West been doing lately. He's been like having church
Sunday
services.
services?
Yeah, the Sunday services.
Yeah.
He's trying to get right with the black community.
Dude,
again.
he's trying to
He's trying to make
become
up.
He's trying to
He's trying
come
to make up for all
Yeah, his fucking apology tour.
Yeah,
Trying to make up to God also.
him and Justin Bieber are on that G train now. I like it though. I mean, good for them.
Wait, Bieber's and him what?
Bieber's like really religious now. You hear that?
Really?
Yeah.
He's like in with the Hillsong Church
Yeah.
in New York.
What's that? Is that like a famous?
Yeah, it's like a famous
It's like
church.
it's a famous church that started in New Zealand. No,
Yeah, New
Australia.
Zealand.
New Zealand?
Australia.
Australia, New Zealand. One of those two.
Yeah, Australia, and then
Why is it
Kind of-
like a bunch of celebrities just go?
They
there?
they have like bands, and their bands are like world
yeah,
famous,
their
like, all
their
over the
bands are world
country.
famous.
Yeah, so and then they brought like the American side and did one in New York, and now the pastor from like New York's like really famous, and so Justin Bieber's like known for hanging out with them
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
mega,
but
church,
yeah,
mega churches make me uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't heard from Bieber in a while, so that would explain that.
Yeah.
There's a video of him like performing at the church, performing some praise and worship or whatever.
How cool,
Is-
crazy would be you're at Sunday church and like, is that Justin Bieber up there?
Is that
Play me the-
Hillsong
play
place?
the hits,
Is it a
man.
mega church?
That church in New York, I'm sure it is. A Hillsong church in New York, I'm sure.
Well, it could be like a
fucking
little
is.
like boutique, like.
You think Justin Bieber's
Super-
playing for a crowded 20 on a Sunday? No way,
I mean,
dude.
I thought he would play for the Lord.
It's
That's
true.
it. Not for fucking fans.
Yeah, it's weird to think about though, and it'd be so cool. Sunday church, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'm a big Bieber fan.
You're Bleeber?
I won't go that far, but he makes good music, man.
Do you like his stuff?
It's like R&B
It's
basically.
alright, I guess.
Like his new shit, like his last album, it's like R&B basically. He's got-
I mean,
he's got
I'm
shit
sure,
with, like,
I'm sure,
Travis
I'm sure he's got
Scott.
songs that I don't.
Hey,
I can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't hate. I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
yeah.
I don't wake up in the morning and thinking, let me listen to some Justin
Yeah.
Bieber right now.
I think most people just like eliminate him just because of the person that he is and what he
Yeah.
resembles. But like the actual like he's a fucking like he can play the piano.
That's
he
gonna be
can
a
play the
hard
guitar.
image to undo. I mean, I think he's trying to undo it, but I agree. It's gonna be a hard reputation.
It's good. You
to
just gotta
pull
go.
off.
You gotta go away for a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
And then just
you
come
know?
back
I
and
mean,
be a new person.
he did get married too. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still gonna have all those stupid tattoos. I've never seen a celebrity with worse tattoos. He's got terrible
Never seen any of
tattoos.
them.
Oh man, they're bad.
Really?
They're bad. Yeah. They're like not cool, and I don't like when they don't like flow and match together. I mean, this is coming from a dude that
It's
doesn't
just,
have
like,
any
random
tattoos. They're
stuff.
just like random shit.
Yeah, but you're artistic.
Plus
You know.
though.
Like,
Yeah, I've seen. You ever seen someone like that's a badass tattoo? I can't.
Just
I
a
can't.
sleeve that like.
I don't know why. There's one thing I can't do is like I would love to get a tattoo. It's just nothing that I can
Just you
think.
can't go
I
back.
Stuff that's like meaningful enough to actually.
yeah
put
to
on
no,
you.
yeah to actually put on my.
But they have ones that are like they last for like 6 months now.
Really?
Yeah.
How much? How
I
sure?
don't know.
How
I saw it on
clear?
Instagram one time.
Is that
and
true? Is that
yeah, for sure. I don't know if you can design them though. I think it's a company where like they have a catalog, and you order it.
Oh,
and then
you
it's
just
like you
a press
stick
on?
it, but it lasts for like 6 months. I don't know. Maybe they take like if you draw them something and you send it to them,
Right.
maybe they'll do it. But
If you're gonna do all that though, might as well skip for
Yeah,
just
well, I
go
know.
into
But
draw.
no, but, like,
Or maybe it's like to test out if you like it.
6 months versus like eternity.
Yeah. Zach, how come you never got any tattoos?
I want to get tattoos.
You do?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
just when I move out of my house though. With my parents.
Yeah,
They would not
They
approve.
can't. They can't tell me anything when I move out. So it's like.
They don't approve. Your
No.
Uncle Michael doesn't
no,
approve
no
of tattoos.
parent approves
No,
of tattoos.
my dad would
ever.
never approve.
No single parent in the history of parenthood.
Why? I wouldn't care if my kids got tattoos, as long as
I
it wasn't
would.
like on their face. Only
Like,
because I was like, okay, you
I
look.
would for sure.
You would care if your kids get why?
I would want them to get it like when they're 25. Like you said, like
Oh,
your brain
okay,
isn't
yeah.
developed.
It depends on
Like don't fucking get a tattoo when you're 18. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're gonna regret it. No one likes a tattoo that they
Yeah,
got at
you're
18.
right. You're
it's
right.
gonna be dumb.
All right.
Right?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Like, do me a favor. I would tell them
Yeah,
that. I'd be
you
like,
can get 'em,
dude, do me a
just,
solid.
like,
Just
25.
wait until make sure and like
established.
and I want you to think about it for at least 6 months. And if you
Yeah.
think about it at the beginning, if you still want it at the end of that 6 months, then go get it.
Yeah.
But wait till you're 21. Think about it for a long time.
Yeah, something
I-
like that.
Yeah.
Because every person that has tattoos, there always is like that. Hey, what's that one tattoo you don't like? And they're always
Yeah.
like this one.
The fir- like,
Yeah,
the
it's
first
like
ones
right
that
away.
they
It's
got.
like I don't like this one.
Yeah, like why would you even get it in the first?
Yeah.
But it's like also I forgot what I was gonna say.
Something about tattoos, not getting it, still with your
Oh
parents.
yeah, but my dad would like never approve of it
Oh, that's right.
because he's super religious and
Yeah, but
he
what
got,
is?
he got mad when Erin got her little one, like this big on her ankle.
Yeah.
But once I move out, I'll get some.
When are you gonna do that, man? You gotta make some moves here.
I know. Well, once I graduate school,
Oh yeah, you're in school still.
yeah, I took a semester off though.
How's school going?
It's all right.
What are you
School's
studying?
It was I couldn't decide for like a really long
It sounded
time,
like-
but I've kind of like figured it out. I was good to do fashion design, just
That's
make some
dope.
like man clothes and like
Yeah.
actually everything, make women's clothing, but like that's definitely
Dude, the
goal.
men's space for like fashion and clothing is so just not there
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, I know.
I
Right?
feel like
Well, it takes like a long I can whenever I go shopping, like I'll find like one thing I like. It's
Yeah.
not like I can never find
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 things.
a lot
It's
of
like
the
if
stuff, it's the
and, like,
same stuff.
And a lot of the time I go, it's just like the same shit. It's
Yeah.
just like
but it's
I
just like
don't-
it's all geared towards women.
yeah.
Like I remember like a few weeks ago, I happened across like some, those services that like you can rent clothes. They send you like a box and you can rent it for like a
Oh,
month, and then you send it back
really?
after you're tired of it.
No, they have that.
Yeah,
service?
yeah. I was just curious. I was like, I'm gonna look this up. So I looked it up, like clothes rental companies, and they were all women. They're all geared towards women because
Jeez.
women like to change their fashion a lot. There was like one guy one at like the bottom of Google after like 20 results.
yeah,
But yeah,
God,
you've never heard of those?
How did they make money? No, how did they make money?
Yeah, they send
on
you
that?
like you tell them like what your
I've heard of the
styles
one
are,
where
your
they send you
sizes.
stuff like they send you a box, you pick out what you want, and whatever you
Yeah.
don't want, you send it back. Are you talking about that
okay.
kind of business?
No, this one was like a rental one.
No, I've
Where
never
it's
heard
like
of a.
you use it for like I don't know, like 2 months, 3 months.
No,
4
I've
months.
never heard of a rental clothes.
Yeah,
Why would you want that? Because the next person that gets it,
I don't know.
you're rocking the same.
I don't care.
box.
I don't care what you try to do. It's gonna be
Maybe-
worn. Like I wear a
maybe
shirt.
it's
If I
just
wash
like-
a shirt once or twice,
It'll never look
it's
the
not.
same.
It'll never look the same.
Yeah.
You know. So you can't.
I don't know their business model. Maybe it's like really cheap clothes, and like the subscription service just like pays for
And that
it.
wouldn't work either because H&M like is going out of business. I think it's because everyone was shopping there and they realized how the shitty clothes, even though it's cheap,
Dude, it's
so they
so
just
shitty.
so it's going out of business. They're going out of
Yeah.
business.
Dude, you wash a shirt from H&M once.
Yeah, it's just like everyone. I think everyone.
fucked.
I think once everyone figured that out, like this is
Yeah.
like you can't. You just
But there's still
taking
people
money.
there. Like I still go there.
No,
once
not
in a
apparently
while.
they're going out of business. They can't be that
Really?
many people there. Yeah.
I've never shopped at H&M.
Where do you get your clothes
Damn,
from,
I
Zach?
need to stop.
I kind of, I go. I go towards
Like in person though, or do you order?
yeah, in person. I go towards like Westheimer and all the vintage shops. over there.
Vintage shops. That
But,
takes so much time, dude.
But it's
dude.
not
That
like I don't
sounds-
buy just vintage shirts. I like at Buffalo Exchange, you can find a lot of like new stuff that are like even been worn
Oh, really?
for very cheap. So I find a lot of my shirts there. And yeah, but my pants I'll order because you can't never find like good pants.
Where do you
Yeah,
order
that
your
is true.
pants from?
I order from Carhartt. That
I've heard of
brand.
I don't have a set.
You're talking about like jeans and like,
Yeah, jeans and like chino pants and like just
and they have like good fitted ones.
good fitted and they like yeah the length is all good.
Huh?
How much you paying for jeans for pants?
The most I ever paid was I had the pants, but they were half off, so I paid $69
Oh really?
for one pair and then $80.
Ask me how much I've spent on pants
much?
before. Oh man, I spent like $300 on pants one time. I'm
Your Thailand pants?
idiot. No.
Oh,
Wait,
On one
Thailand
pair?
Pants.
On one
Yeah,
pair.
they're
your suit pants?
Oh,
You paid like $1,000 for those, right?
And that was on one
I
pair?
still need to tell that story. We still need to tell that story.
That was for one pair.
Yeah, no, I got a pair like back in the day when I was working at Buckle. I got a pair of what was that? What was that?
Lexi?
No. What was the real famous one with the U shape on the back?
Oh, True Religion?
True Religion jeans for like 300.
I always thought that
I'm an
the U
idiot.
on the back was so tacky to me.
I'm an idiot. It was a style back in the day.
It was
The button,
so
like
tacky.
the
I was so
pocket,
stupid.
the flap pocket
it was
or whatever.
So tacky.
They've got to be out of business. I wore a lot of stupid shit back
Well,
in the
yeah,
day.
I mean, when you look back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think like you know how every style has made a comeback.
Yeah.
Bell bottoms are on there, come up back.
I know. I
Baggy
think
clothing.
our like high school period
Yeah.
where it was like Hollister shirts and like cargo
Yeah.
pants, that is never going to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Thank
the
God.
only.
Thank
that is
God.
the worst.
It's
that was
surprising
the-
those stores are still in, like,
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
dude,
how? Who's wearing this clothes? That's
We
what I
did.
thought. No,
Oh,
Abercrombie like
Hollister.
now, like Abercrombie
Yeah,
and Fish
Abercrombie.
and Hollister.
I actually
American
walked
Eagle.
in.
Who's wearing?
I
that
walked
stuff?
into like an American Eagle randomly, just like out of
Just to
curiosity.
see what it was?
It's totally different now. Like it's not as like preppy. And
Would you
stuff.
wear anything from there?
There was like there were a few shirts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they've like changed their shit. Like it's not the same. But
I don't believe you.
yeah, I think no, for real. I can't remember if I like it was like an American Eagle or an Abercrombie. It was one of those A's.
Yeah.
And I walked in. I was like, I'm kind of curious, like what they have now.
Huh.
And it still smelled like super like cologne.
That cologne.
Yeah,
the cologne
for
wasn't
sure.
bad back in the day. The
No,
problem
the
is that
Hollister one,
the
like,
problem,
hits you in the
problem
face.
thing is that everyone had that one back in the day. So it's like literally everybody and their mom had that same
Yeah.
cologne.
Well, no, I'm talking about like how they sprayed in the store, and like you can't breathe in there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so dark. It's like I can't remember. I remember taking
Oh,
my
yeah.
phone like lighting. Like I can't see shit.
It looks like blue, and then you turn the light on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. What's the hot brands right now, Zach? What's the hottest
hot
one?
brands.
Do you shop at ASOS or on ASOS?
No.
You know what that is though?
No, I never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like an online retailer. They're pretty big.
Oh, no, I don't think I've ever.
ASOS. They have a lot of good shit. I just like I can't shop online because I need to see how it fits me.
Yeah.
Like I guess I could like return it, but like that's like seems like such a long process.
Yeah, I know. For
Like,
like,
I'm not
a
gonna-
$20 for a $20
Yeah, like a
t-shirt,
whole-
I mean,
I'm
it's
not
been a
gonna do
week.
this like 2
And then a
month
whole
like
week.
fucking
Yeah.
game of tag just to
Yeah.
Brands. There's a lot of streetwear in right now. High end streetwear.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
Balenciaga.
Like, yeah, like just high end, like a lot of high end, like Louis Vuittons and all those stuff are doing like
I will say like
streetwear, like
you know what Balenciaga is?
What's the definition of street? Let me look up
streetwear.
streetwear. What
Whatever
is
you
that?
know what
just see, like
streetwear
in
is?
casual.
Was this streetwear? What I'm wearing?
No, that's fucking
Streetwear.
retard wear. It's fucking. I haven't been laid in. I have no shot at getting laid wear.
Ah. Streetwear. Okay, streetwear is style of casual clothing to become a global in the 1990s. Okay. This just looks like
Anything
regular. What
could
are you
be-
talking about? This looks like
anything could be
actually-
streetwear.
this look, yeah. Why can't this be streetwear?
Yeah, it is streetwear.
Yeah, fuck
Don't
you.
encourage
But, like,
it.
there's just brand-
Come on.
Yeah,
There's like, I guess it's just a lot of brands that are really specializing in that.
specializing in streetwear.
But like even like a lot of formal things are like revolved around streetwear now.
No, I don't. Whenever we go, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. It's funny how like back in the day, people wear like button ups, you know, and like dress shoes and like slacks or a nice pair of blue jeans. Now everyone wears like shorts. Like everyone wears tennis shoes, t-shirts to going out. No one dresses up to go out anymore.
It depends where you're at though. In Houston, yes. In like an international city like New York.
Oh
or
yeah.
then, like, you
I mean, it
dress
depends.
up.
Okay, if you went to like a nice club, yeah, or like Vegas, yes, you
But, like
still
in
have to
San
wear.
Diego, everyone went out in flip flops because it's just like a chill beach city.
Yeah.
So like people are just in flip flops and shorts when you go out.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I also
I think
think
colder weather cities people.
I also think it depends on how much money you spend, obviously. So if you're like popping bottles everywhere you go, you can wear whatever the hell you want. They're not going to tell you anything. They're just like,
that's true.
wear whatever you want. I want to be one of those guys one day. Popping bottles. And,
Oh yeah.
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 That's my goal. Not
That's all
giving
goal.
up. Not giving up.
That would be nice. Not at that level. My friend's dad is kind of at that level, I guess.
What does he do?
Sells appliances.
Dude, every
But he
time-
has like 8
I hate it when you hear about like people
They're
that are,
so
like, you see
rando.
people that are like today I was like talking to a friend. He was like talking about how his buddy got an $8,000 boat and they took it out on the second day. He hit rocks and like fucked up the hull, and he's like it was the second time getting out. I was like, oh, that sucks. I was like, that's gonna be expensive. He's like, yeah, but my buddy doesn't care. I was like, really? What does he do? He's like, he moves mobile homes for a living. Yeah, he moves like every mobile home he moves is like
I know,
$5,000.
It's always like such a niche.
And then he's like, and then he also has a mobile home dealership. I was like, how'd he get in the mobile home business?
I didn't even think they had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he just sells. He has like 8 shops around the Houston area, and his dad doesn't even. His dad like moved to Miami just to go live over there for a little bit, and so like my friend is like running pretty much a lot of like the areas.
He's like your age.
Yeah,
And he's running the company. That's
but he's
cool.
been doing it for so long, so like since I was in high school.
Does he have like a salary or is he just like working? Like,
He has a salary, but I don't think he really like.
Yeah,
does he have
yeah.
like dad's credit card?
Yeah, he just kind of. He has a company credit card, so he's
Oh,
always
oh,
like.
that's baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's cool.
always spends
Yeah.
like the most on like. There was this girl he met, and then for a while he was just talking, a couple months, and then he took her to Miami, paid for everything in Miami. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Damn.
Try and get on that level.
Start selling appliances. You need to find like a niche.
A
Just
niche
like-
what?
Like a random thing.
A random thing to start
exploit.
selling?
Yeah. It's like, oh, I sell plant pottery. Like, what? You're a millionaire from that? Like some like random shit. It's always random shit like that.
I'm gonna start selling shirts with. We've been talking about this forever. Start selling shirts with the random shit that Chang says on it.
Yeah.
Zach, he can help us. We're gonna try to make Chang shirts. He's got all the funniest stupid quotes.
Have you met Chang?
no.
Okay.
Oh, you get along with Chang. You
He's
should
the
meet
most
him.
interesting human being of all time.
Yeah, he's on the podcast a lot of times. I don't know why he's not here tonight. Who knows what he's doing?
Yeah,
He's been the last couple of
his
weeks.
new friends.
The last couple of weeks, he's been. Who knows what that guy's been?
He's been very active on Instagram.
Yeah,
randomly.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I feel like it's been an hour.
Yeah. Let's wrap this shit up.
You got anything you want to promote, Zach? Your Instagram?
Not really.
Your shout outs to any of your babes you're talking to?
Shout out to the babes.
Oh, there's
you
a
know
lot
who you
of
are.
You know, I don't gotta say it.
They know.
You know who you are. All right.
Shout out to the homies.
Well,
Shout out to no one because my dating life sucks right now.
Yeah. Well, it's been another episode of Fresh Off Dome, and enjoy us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Twitch. I think the Twitch is working. I gotta fucking.
Yeah, it's been like
I know.
We're,
I
like,
think it's been like.
like buffering the entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's like if it's my internet that can't download it. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, on those 4 things, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.
Peace.